Now, former Public Enterprises Minister Malusi Gigaba is today expected to appear before the Gauteng High Court in Johannesburg on corruption-related charges linked to controversial procurement deals involving state-owned logistics company Transnet. The case stems from the multi-billion rand locomotive acquisition program during Gigaba's tenure as minister. Former Transnet executives Molefe and Anoj Singh were also implicated in decisions surrounding that very same deal and are expected to be in the dock with the ANC's NEC member. Zoleka Qodashe joining us now from the Superior Court as we get just further updates with regards to this story. Perhaps you can lay this out for us, the ghosts of pasts really coming to haunt Malusi Gigaba here as he heads to court again. Good morning, Zoleka.
That's correct, Arabile. And behind me is the Superior Court, the Gauteng High Court in Pretoria. You remember that this particular corruption matter involving former Public Enterprises Minister Malusi Gigaba was transferred to this particular court. And the reason why that was done is because this court would have the jurisdiction over such a matter, and also that it would be formally enrolled on this court roll, as well as to deal with pre-trial matters. And those pre-trial matters include the further disclosure of particulars as well as the dockets, and also for those pre-trial matters to be ventilated as to what Malusi Gigaba would be accused of in this very matter where he is alleged to have flouted procurement processes during his tenure as Minister of Public Enterprises. Now, this period that we're dealing with, or that the Investigating Directorate Against Corruption has accused Malusi Gigaba, is the period between 2010 and 2014. You remember that that is a period that he was the Minister of Public Enterprises, and he's accused of colluding with Molefe as well as with Anoj Singh in relation to the procurement of these particular locomotives. You remember that between the period of 2012 to 2014, there was that procurement process that was undertaken by Transnet, where 3 contracts were entered into. One was for 95 locomotives, the other was for 100, and another was for 1,064. In fact, that particular contract totaled 54 billion rand, and Malusi Gigaba, along with his co-accused, are accused of flouting certain processes to ensure that they benefit irregularly from those contracts, as well as from the Gupta-linked companies as well. You remember that in that particular matter of the 1,064 locomotives, that company that was awarded with that tender of 54 billion rand went to a company that is closely linked to the Gupta family. And so it's expected that as these proceedings kick off, as well as they are ventilated and adjudicated before the Superior Court, those particular details that were also fully ventilated before the Judicial Commission of Inquiry that investigated these allegations of state capture, we saw those allegations being fully fledged out, where Malusi Gigaba was also accused of taking part in that particular tender process and flouting those tender processes, and it's expected that that will also be ventilated before this Superior Court. But for today, it is for the formal enrollment of the matter on the court roll, but also to deal with pre-trial issues. Arabile.
Yeah, so there's quite a lot to actually get through when it comes to this case then later today. Zoleka Qodashe, thank you so much for giving us a prelude to what we can expect today.